Hi, I'm Shyatto Raha. I'm the founder and CEO of MyHealthcare. I think when you see the evolution of technology across markets like US, UK, Europe, and Australia, it's far evolved. If you take the Australian market, for example, technology today wraps itself around patients in delivering care. So patients don't have to go to the hospital, whether even if they're at home, technology helps in delivering care at home. You can get diagnostics at home, you can get medicines at home. If there is anything, God forbid, happens to you, the entire emergency system is driven through technology, right from the time the protocols that are followed in getting an ambulance to you, getting a paramedic to you, getting a MICA to you, or even for that matter, getting a helicopter to you to require you to be evacuated. Everything is driven through technology and protocols. And that, I think, the beauty of it is the amount of information about the patient is made available very quickly. So diagnosis is faster. Being able to cure patient better is definitely proven in such markets. And the same thing you will see in markets like in Germany, in the US and Europe as well. The other thing that technology has done very well in all these markets is marrying insurance to healthcare delivery. So patients don't have to worry about standing in queues for getting their insurance privileges. It's all blended into the system, and therefore they're able to get better care. So if you look at technology globally, you'll find that India is quite similar to what's happening across the world. Mature markets are like the ones in the US, UK and Australia or Germany, where technology has gone to the extent of advanced genomics. It's playing a very strong role in research, clinical research, etc., etc. Even in terms of taking care of patients inside the hospital, everything, 95% to 99% of all the processes are all driven through technology globally in the mature markets. If you look at India, India is, I think, at the very early days of using technology to try and improve the quality of care that hospitals and doctors are trying to deliver. Pre-COVID, the use of technology was a lot lower. Most hospitals were actually on paper. Most doctors were using paper or close to paper driven solutioning to actually prescribe medicines and deliver care. Post-COVID, I think during COVID what happened definitely was telemedicine, as we were discussing, has played a very, very large role. It has evolved in the way patients and doctors interact with each other. Post-COVID, I think the good trend is that India is actually continuing to stay with all the technology advancements that they started using during COVID. So whether it is telemedicine, whether it is the use of technology to try and improve patient care, whether it is actually mapping better data about the patient's clinical health, etc., and so that the doctors can deliver better care. So I think India is moving rapidly, much faster in their technology evolution compared to what the others are doing today. So I think technology is going to play a significant role in patient safety and patient experience. Both from the perspective, so let's talk about patient safety first. What it will do is, by use of things like the electronic medical record system, the technology will help put together appropriate information about the patient's health, their known allergies, their diseases, etc., and be able to intimate and inform the doctor in time about various alerts about the patient, right? So therefore they will be able to give better care to the patient. They can use technology for being able to predict what is going to happen with the patient, whether it is the onset of sepsis or anything like that. I think there is enough data-driven technology models that is available today, and I think India is playing a very forefront sort of move towards that. When it comes to patient experience, I think again hospitals and healthcare institutions today have started using the benefit of technology to improve patient experience. They want to avoid patients waiting in the OPD areas. They want to try and use technology to try and make sure that if a patient is well and the discharge is taking place, they should be able to move the patient out very quickly and seamlessly. So I think those are things when we talk about whether it is CRM solutions, whether it's patient experience solutions, healthcare institutions today are very, very cognizant of wanting to use technology to improve patient experience. I think the great advantage in a post-COVID world in India today is healthcare institutions and hospitals today are pushing themselves to embrace new technology, to improve healthcare delivery, to improve the geography in which they can deliver their care, and ensure that they improve patient experience. And this is not just hospitals. Doctors themselves are beginning to embrace technology. And at the same time, I think what is important is they are evaluating technology from a lens of not just the fact that I need to use technology, but does it have all the safeguards in place for patient safety, for patient security, and all of that in place. So I think that's a very welcome change, and I think it's a big opportunity today in the Indian healthcare space. So starting MyHealthcare was quite a unique opportunity for us. My background is in the media sector. I spent 25 years in the media sector, having done digital content, having done e-commerce, which taught me a lot more about consumerism. But healthcare is something we had never done before. We went and did a little bit of research around 2016, 2017 to see where the gaps are and what can we do about it. And I think there was a very clear opportunity for sitting there where we could actually create an entire healthcare ecosystem connecting hospitals, doctors, patients, and using technology to improve the quality of care. So that was the emergence of MyHealthcare. We started our startup in 2017. We started go-to-market strategy in 2018. We had a journey where we had 9 hospitals when we started in Jan 2018. We were only focused on the patient care side of it. By 2020, we had already moved up to about 45 hospitals which were managed through MyHealthcare. And by this time, we were starting to deliver primary care also through it. By 2022, which is earlier this year, we expanded our entire platform to be able to go and deliver inpatient care, hospital management, home care, diagnostics at home, pharmacy at home, remote patient monitoring. All of those things have come together. So it's almost like in 4 years, we've been able to build this entire ecosystem. We're truly proud. We manage 125 hospitals today, close to 25 million patients. I think this is an achievement in 4 years. We are probably today India's largest single specialty care ecosystem. But the journey is not done. I think we are just getting going. In the years ahead, our focus is to try and use this entire framework to make sure that we are the dominant platform across India, where we are able to try and bring the best care and also integrate insurance to it. So when a patient comes into the MyHealthcare ecosystem, they're able to get care across all our partner hospitals, all our diagnostics providers. So it becomes a single window patient management system or an ecosystem for their management of their care. So that's our hope. We are today on a path where by end of March next year, we should be around at 200 hospitals and growing. Our focus is that by middle of next year, we will also start expanding our geography. So we are looking at going into Southeast Asia and Middle East, which will be followed by Africa, and then going into the other international markets. So this is a great opportunity for us to take Indian healthcare technology to the world instead of the other way around.